What's something that you took from? You know, my Warriors got you guys out.
I knew this shit was coming. I knew we were gonna go down this road.
He put it on there, and I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking we can just scroll right past that.
We scrolled past it, but
Draymond's a friend of mine, and he told me the strategy before they went into the series. What's something that you learned from that series that you took into the Dallas Mavericks series to execute winning that championship?
I think just one, we had the experience, like we had been there before. I'm 22, playing the Warriors, and like, they got the NBA Finals patch on our jersey. They got all this media, like this is like stuff you dream about. And so like we never been there before, and obviously the Warriors had been there many times before. So like that was just like old hat, playing that long into June, and so like the next time around, like it wasn't like the first time, like we weren't like eyes wide open like that. So I think that was a big thing, is just having that experience. And then like I think the 22 like, man, that was tough for me. Like,
what's it like guarding Stephen Curry? I've always wondered, what is it like? That little motherfucker, he just runs and runs and runs and just shoots from. What is the frustrations of that?
Yeah, it's a non-stop movement, obviously, and then like they all screen for him. And
your boy's setting a lot of movie screens.
Yeah.
He's never said a non-movie screen.
Yeah, that, and then like you give him the slightest daylight, like he shoots it, and you just think it's going in, and like just that. I don't know, like fear. I guess fear, of like you got to pick him up at half court. And you got to go through 3 screens, and then he might get off of it and then keep running to the other side, and then you got to go through another screen for him to do a shot fake, and then one dribble. And then, like, his creativity on the ball and off the ball, I think, is special. And, like, to be the greatest shooter of all time, like, any daylight is 3 points or something. So they do a great job of finding, even, like, in the Olympics, like, just watching him up close. Like, he hit one, like, he get going, like it's just those flurries that he goes on. It's just it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's special. But
incredible.
That 22 was tough.
Incredible.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you.
I mean that guarding Steph was tough, and then them not guarding me.
He was not.
That
was also tough.
They had Clay, so you still got to worry about that too. Yeah.
And like, I think the crazy thing about like when I think about the finals, and like I told Draymond this, like so game 1 I hit like 6 threes. And then, like, he went on his podcast. It was like, you know what I mean? Derrick hit 6 threes, but, like, that's not going to beat us. And, like, I'm like, damn, like, I thought I had it. Like, and, like, in my mind, I was like, I know what he's talking about. Like that in the long run, it didn't beat him. So, like, that was a real motivating thing for me to get in the gym, to get my shot more consistent so nobody guards me or, like, treats me like that. And, like, if they leave me open, like, I'm going to make them pay. And so that was a big turning point for my career. Like I'm on the biggest stage of my life and I fail, and like they literally just not guarding me. I know going in, like they're not gonna guard me, and I couldn't make them pay. And so then now I feel like
they gotta
you can't do that.
You.
I told Draymond after I won the Olympics in France, I was like, he kind of changed my career, because like at that time I was like, I'm solid, like I'm doing things, but then like
that right there,
that kind of just gave me that motivation. That whole entire summer, I was like, I gotta be better.
That's incredible crazy. Story.
That's the first time I've heard that.
That's an incredible story.
Yeah, that's a good story, man.
But yeah, tough times.
Incredible
tough times.
Story, yeah.
You ever seen speaking of Steph and trying to guard Steph, have you ever seen the graphic? They don't do it very much anymore on ESPN, but it's where as if they had paint on the bottom of their shoes.
Yes.
Steph shit, the whole floor is painted.
Covered,
Like, it's just like the center of the floor is unpainted. The rest of it is just one color from where he runs.
I never realized how strong he was.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
I never realized that till about 2 years ago.
He's bigger than people think.
Yeah, I was at a game, and I was looking at his arms, and I was like, motherfucker kind of strong. Like he's 6'3", you know what I mean? He's not as tall as everybody, but when you look at him and you start looking at some of the shots he take, it's like your core has to be very like in shape and strong for you to pull some of this shit that you just flicking up there and it's just going in. Like,
bro, his fucking range, he just here. Like, bro, you're 50 feet away. How are you shooting it like that? Like,
I remember I was talking to Draymond one time. He said He said they did like a baseball event with the A's one time, and it was like a dart competition, and Steph just hits the bullseye, and then it was like a pitching competition, and he just pitches it. So he was like, it's something with his hand-eye coordination.
I mean, golf.
Yeah,
that's a sick golfer.
He's unbelievable. Yeah, he's got something.
Yeah,
special. No, he does, especially like the past like 5 years. He looks pretty swell out there. But that's the thing too with you is like, obviously we've known each other for like 15 years, so it's always like, you in college you were 170 pounds, so it's always like, you know, you don't look crazy strong, but like we'll just be like fucking around on the mini hoop or something, like, damn, this dude is strong. Like this. But I think about what you do every day. You leaning on, you know, JB or like whoever practicing the game, like deceptively strong. I will say, I'll give you your flowers there.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Felt like acid coming out of my mouth saying that.
That's why I knew we should have done this pod all along. I knew it.